would sign up for it now. You've convinced
I know.
me.
Yeah.
I think the OML must be
I think
fun.
I need that.
I'm also a salesman, so there's that. I got that going for me.
I'm thinking now
I
he can talk.
actually-
We just need him in the recruiting
I
department.
know. I know.
I applied for I sent my stuff over a couple times, like, hey, I want to teach this program. Never heard back. So
Really?
maybe this will help.
You know, they've been doing some work on that program though for a
Yeah.
while, and now they're trying to get it launched to where it'll be fully online because it's been hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
I guess yours was totally on ground.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's been
Well, we had
hybrid.
like 1 day a week. We were the last ones of the completely. We had 1 day a week in class,
Okay.
and.
But was anything online for you?
No, the whole
Oh,
program
okay.
was. We would submit stuff, but it was like as emails.
So now it's online, and you still meet only once a week,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been that way, I guess, ever since
Since right after us.
you graduated.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to get that launched online.
Yeah.
So there's just been, and I've been here over 2 years, and this program, they've just been constantly working on it, trying to get it to where they can just launch it that way.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
I think they need someone like you to come in and teach with
Absolutely.
a passion. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've sold me.
Well, I know somebody.
I
now.
have some other degrees, but surely I need the OML.
I'm telling
Yeah. Sorry, I just need to look real quick.
I think we're good though. I mean, I feel
Okay.
good.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, and Elisa will just do her magic with it and
Yeah.
edit it, you know. And
Don't be mad at me. I do edit things down.
No,
They give
that's
me,
fine.
just so you know, they'll give me time. Some of it, if it's on like our social media or something, they may say, give us a 20-second snippet or a 15-second snippet,
Mhm.
and then you can watch that, and it'll be, just that.
Yeah.
And then it might link to the full interview, or it might link to another piece of the interview, or
Mm-hmm.
those kind of things. So.
But we can email him once you've got
Oh,
some
yeah.
stuff up and
Oh,
running.
oh,
you know, and send it
absolutely.
to him. Yeah.
But I didn't want you to panic and think, well, I talked for an hour. Is this it?
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
You know kind of
It'd
what
be
we're
great.
talking about.
It's
It may
like
be a,
Instagram TV where you keep watching, and
Right.
snippets. But then hopefully to have the little, to hear more about this, whether it's faculty or
right.
how you applied it to your field, to have those little links.
Because you said things that can apply to any part of I guess, secondary education or Reinhardt in general,
Mm-hmm.
as a school, I would hope.
Yeah.
So,
Yay. I feel good about it. Thank you so much.
Right.
and thank
No
you for
problem.
taking the time. Exactly.
I know.
I mean, that speaks a lot to know you would take
Yeah.
time out of your
Especially, It's
day.
been a minute since you graduated. Like I said, I was like, I didn't realize that until
Yeah.
you sent me your info. I'm like, so
Yeah, 2018.
yeah.
And we were really done in 2017.
Really?
Just graduation wasn't until May of 18.
Right, that's the way I was
So-
at Georgia. It was kind of weird because
Yeah.
I graduated for my BBA at the end of the fall semester. It was quarters at the time,
Mhm.
at the end of fall quarter, and then my date wasn't until winter
Yeah.
or the winter
Right.
quarter, where that was the graduation date, and it was
Yeah.
like, but
Yeah,
did I
I'd already-
graduate in '92 or did I
That-
graduate in
nearly 4
'93?
years ago.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, I graduated.
Not to my
I'd already been. I was already out on sales on my own and everything by the time I graduated from here.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
I was getting sales requests from. I was on the. I don't know what they called it. I was up on the stand for graduation. I was one of the speakers. Not a speaker. I had a speaker role. I gave the closing prayer, but
Right.
Well, I can see why.
yeah. And so I was getting I had my watch on and I was getting emails for people looking for quotes and stuff, and I was sitting up there doing this and sending stuff forward to the next person and stuff like that. And my boss ended up texting me that day. He's like, "Aren't you at your graduation?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, how did you get a sale today? And I was like, good thing I bought this Apple
I'm
Watch.
just
I love it.
So-
Just that good. Good hire for you, by the way.
That was
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I was
So-
sitting over here
funny.
answering an email. Yes, Jessica, I'll come to that meeting.
Which,
Except,
ironically enough, yesterday I had a sales call with the Elf on the Shelf people, and the speaker at my graduation was the CEO for Elf on the Shelf.
Huh.
So
Really?
I used it as a segue
Absolutely.
to get in
How
with
could you
them to
not?
talk to them,
Yeah.
and it worked because I emailed her directly.
Yeah. That's a sales technique right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
So, yep, that was yesterday. So
So where are you working now?
currently I work for a company called ArcBest, which
Okay.
is ABF Freight, Panther Logistics, just
Uh-huh.
trucking company.
Okay.
It's based out of Arkansas, but I work
What do
out of
you
the
sell?
house. Just logistics, so moving
Like the
freight
soft-
for people.
Oh, okay.
So the software to do it and the actual trucks to do it on. Not we don't sell trucks, we sell shipping.
the shipping
Mhm.
of items.
Super boring.
Okay.
It's super
boring.
boring.
Yeah. Is it? What do you get out? But I mean, obviously compensation. But I'm
Mhm.
saying that is that it? You enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy getting the sale.
Yeah.
I enjoy the opportunity to push myself, and
Yeah.
I'm way more stressed out than I ever was as a cop because
Oh yeah. Sales.
there's so
people
much
super
higher
stressful. Yeah.
expectation.
And you still put them on yourself, even when the boot isn't on your head. You still put it
Yeah.
on yourself because you know that it could wind up on your head.
I called my boss the other day and was just venting and just was like, look, I'm trying, I'm doing this is what I'm working on to take care of this account I lost way back here. And he just laughed. He's like, I hadn't even noticed. And I was like, never mind, I'm gonna hold on to this for when you are mad.
You're funny. But
So-
you're right though. During COVID, like, that's one of the professions. Like, a lot of people just went like just
Oh yeah,
tanked.
a lot of people.
Lot
We
couldn't
didn't
afford
really
their
lose.
mortgage anymore. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't lose anyone, but we all took a pay cut.
Yeah.
And for 6 months,
Yeah.
I took such a pay cut. I was making less than I was at the sheriff's office,
Really.
which was kind of a hard pill to swallow
Mhm.
because you're like,
Yeah.
why did I leave?
Right.
So luckily they've taken care of it since then. But there was a little while there that
Yeah.
we were pretty heavy on the.
I was going to say shipping
Job
has been a
search.
big necessary
It's
item
huge.
during
yeah, but
And
with
that was
COVID,
the
it's also-
argument was
yeah.
right.
our revenue is up over last year. Why are we making less?
Why are we making less?
And so when they went to announce the fourth quarter earnings or the third quarter earnings, they had to give us our money back before that, and they retroactive paid what they took away
That's
Mhm.
good.
because they knew as soon as they announced we made more money this year than last year.
Thank you.
They were going to
Okay.
lose a ton of salespeople who were going to go,
Right.
"Why'd you take my money away then?"
Exactly.
Right.
And so, but it didn't make it any easier.
No.
You know? We accrued a ton of debt because
Now you're paying interest on the stuff that you.
use a
Yeah.
credit card to pay for things that you normally would not need a credit card for.
Mhm.
And now that credit card payment plus the interest and everything,
Mhm.
I ended up cashing out my retirement at the sheriff's office to paying off all the debt from what we lost during that time frame.
Yeah.
So my taxes will be fun this year.
Oh my God, mine too.
I was
I'm
going
gonna
to
get
say,
hit hard.
Mine too.
So
yeah, that'll not be fun. I took out some 401k.
yeah.
So,
Which you can stagger it because of COVID, but you're still paying it
Mm-hmm. You're
all
still-
back.
right.
And at the end of those however many years, you're paying the interest on all of it too. So
Mhm.
I personally was like, just take the federal and
I don't want to think about it, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want it to be over with.
Yeah.
I want my tax. I've never used a tax person, but this year I did because of that. I was like, save me as much as because I did it on TurboTax, and I was looking and it was like we're gonna get back so much money on the federal. I got 4 kids and my wife's in school. I've got all
Yeah.
kinds of reasons to get
Absolutely.
money back there, but as soon as we put that money in for that, it dropped the amount we were going to get back by like $2,000 on the federal, and it said we were going to owe $2,500 to the state because when they take the money out to tax it when you pull from your 401k or your pension,
Mhm.
they take it for federal. They don't. I didn't realize they don't take some out for state.
Mhm.
So I had to pay that state. I have to pay that state now. I'm crossing my fingers that this tax person knows their stuff and can
Yeah,
lower that amount a little bit for me.
yeah,
So
I hear ya.
I used a tax person one other time actually.
I used them one other time many years ago, and they wound up botching everything, and I wound up hearing from the IRS like 8 years later,
Yeah.
and I was like, what? And so I vowed never again. I was
Were they
like,
in Cartersville?
I'm not going to. No, this was
Oh.
when I was actually.
Because I got audited by a company in Cartersville because
Oh,
of
really?
they were investigating the tax company.
We were actually down over in Decatur at that point.
Mm.
It's been a minute. It's been a red hot minute. So.
Well, we certainly appreciate your time.